Hello, all. Sorry I am late. I was fighting with my internets, and then I was fighting with my music source thingy that apparently has decided it no longer wants to really offer that service for free. It will, quote unquote, have sponsors that every 15 minutes they will post something in my chat about the sponsor that I don't get to choose and I don't really get any money off of. So I am going to be looking for a new way to play music on my opening screen because that is some bullcrap. So, yes. I have a little new friend in the bottom corner. His name is Sylvester. Steve named him. And he greets people and whatnot when you first chat within chat. He will say hi, and when people follow, he says hi and all of that fun stuff. So I figured it was still a crow, but it was more interactive, and it made me happy. Alrighty, let me make sure everything's all set. Let us get into BioShock. We're basically heading into the finale. We've gotten the big twist of me being brainwashed and being forced to do things. Atlas is really the bad guy, Fontaine. So, yeah. I'm gonna try to finish this today. I think we'll be able to. I have a little bit extra time for streaming. I'm feeling moderately decent today, finally after my surgery. And so I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. So let us do this. I did turn down the music a little bit, hopefully enough, because I noticed on one of my last VODs that it was loud. So I wanted to turn that down a hair, especially it was hard to kind of hear. It was hard to hear what people were saying as opposed to me. I was fine. It was what people in the game were saying was the issue. Yeah. Oh. Apparently I'm trying to go this way. I feel like this is... I feel like... He don't care.
You said that. Huh? Listen to me.
Shit is getting real. Shit is getting real, guys. Dang, I got a lot of machine gun rounds. That's good. Okay. Okay. It sounds like there's a Big Daddy somewhat nearby. Oh, I guess it's just somebody humming. I like this song. Mambo. It is kind of starting out with a bang, isn't it? Man, I guess, like I said, I guess it makes sense. Like, we are getting into the shit, I didn't mean to do that. We are starting to get into the ending bits. Mambo, mambo, do. Eve Saver, Plasmids use Bless Eve. That was a physical tonic, a physical one, I think they said. So I need to open up a slot. Alright. Oh. Do. Yeah, I like that song. That's a good song. Oh man, look at my hand now that I have the level 3 plasmid for this. She intense. That is definitely Big Daddy. Rescue her first. Get this out of the way. I didn't realize I was still shooting him with the flame.
I've seen such terrible things.
Thank you.
And done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out. I am sending a little one to help you on your way.
So I don't know if you noticed while I was fighting in there, all of a sudden, like, the screen went red and my heart was beating. I think that I was having an issue with, because Fontaine, like, can control my heart and make it slow down and speed up and all of that fun stuff. That was hard to get out. Okay. So, I get a teddy bear. They said they're going to give me a teddy bear. Which I would appreciate. Liz would like. Please and thank you.
To you.
Are you on to me? I'm not sure that is a thing.
A rapture reminds you.
My territory.
I didn't remember upgrading my thingamabobber, but that's fine. Oh, sorry, I just need to get my... I have to watch on my phone so that I can make sure that nothing's freezing, because I can't always tell on. You don't need to know that. I'm sorry. My brain is still a little scattered. That is why I wasn't able to stream yesterday like I planned to. Because my brain was just fried. I love that. Look how awesome that looks now. They can see me, apparently. That right there. That was the heart thing I was talking about. Working on making it stop. You're asking. Alright. Oh my god! Stop lowering my health!
But you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I got 12 years down here. Big investment. Man can't walk away from a long con like that.
Oh my god, why do they keep blowing up? That's really annoying. Okay. I am not sure. Okay.
Thank you, mister.
Just give it some time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Caldwell?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% sure remembering what I'm needing to do. Whoa, hey there, ho there.
What is that?
That's just the Liz, it's fine, you're fine. Everything's fine.
Welcome to the circus.
Don't you worry about it.
Welcome.
Hey.
Kill your cravings at the circus of value. That Tannenbaum ain't what you think. Florence Nightingale, huh? That'll all come crashing down before you can say, can't have made it. I've seen good bunko, and I've seen great bunko. But when you waltz through Rapture and World War II without even a scratch, you got more than leprechauns watching over you.
I mean, yes, I assume she's not a great person. She is the one who made the Little Sisters after all. However,
It's not like those people in Apollo.
it's one of the bunny peeps. I really want to do this as a cosplay. Dang it, I need to... Jesus!
Kills me to turn my fist to you, but business is business. Don't let it get you
It does
down.
not, you dirty
Won't make a
liar.
difference when this whole place is fish food.
It'll make a difference to me. I don't want to be dead.
My lucky day. Or the other day.
Clever inventor, you invent stations truly are a marvel of modern engineering. And now you'll need fewer raw materials to make what you want. It's not witchcraft, it's clever inventor. I don't remember what these are.
Fontaine's become some kind of boogeyman in Rapture. That myth gives him power. But peel back Flim Flam and a humbug, he's just another con man. And like all con men, he worries he'll end up on the wrong side of grift. That's why he commissioned Lot 192, the antidote to the mental control plasmid. Fontaine said I better not tell anybody about the antidote, not even Tenenbaum. And Su Chong is inclined to listen.
There's an antidote.
I knew there was something to that. Always secrets when with Suchang, always secrets. He must have this Lot 192 in his labs near Apollo Square. I once stole a dose and brought it back to my flat on the second floor, but those apes would have taken it back to Fontaine's penthouse upstairs. I never knew what Lot 192 was for, but if Suchang was doing something in secret, on this I keep my eye.
My lucky day. Every other day.
Ah, fuck off. Don't be gross.
Who's there?
He just called me a dog that he had to put down. And I am not here for it. I am not here for it.
I know what you're up to. You think you can get away with this?
Yeah, we're gonna burn some heat.
Hey!
Hey!
Come on.
Hey! Oh, Copernicus.
Don't do this to me, all right? I'm the man of the base. Get over here.
She didn't fit in.
I could do this by myself, goddamn.
I am only making it worse for myself. Allegedly. Man, we getting rough.
Don't you disrespect me!
Don't you disrespect me.
We've got to defend what's ours.
Let me see if there's anything I won't. She's exploding bug. Ah! Yay! Exploding bug.
Stop this. This isn't what you think it is.
It's not what I think it is. At all, allegedly.
Looks like things have gone busto between Fontaine and his little German beanpole. Why a guy like Fontaine would waste his time with that spooky crowd when he could be getting the gravy from any dish he chooses is beyond the understanding of this paparazzi. Even reset the door code to 5744. Maybe to be double sure that beanpole don't sprout up in his yard again.
Oh man. So yesterday I spent most of my day, because I didn't work, as I was still in pain and my brain was not braining at all, thinking about what game I wanted to play next, and I'm still not 100% sure. There's a couple of games that I am trying to mull over. The first is BioShock Infinite, which is BioShock 3, essentially. Because I don't like BioShock 2. So.
Nothing left but nothing.
I'm just The storyline isn't my jam, to be honest. But
Look
I
at my
also
home,
bought a
torn
game.
apart by Fontaine and his pigs. No doubt he had the samples of Lot 192 taken to his penthouse. Entrance is in lobby, but the damn thing is always locked. You will not believe me, but there was a time when this place was also beautiful.
Whore. Rough. That is rough. There's a game that I bought that's like cute, creepy, if that makes sense. Cause obviously my brand is creepy but cozy, or that's where I'm working towards, is creepy but cozy, because that describes me in a nutshell. And this one is cute and creepy.
Take me for some kind of mental
Or I can do
incompetence?
BioShock Infinite.
We tossed Mother Goose's roost the moment she decided to grow a conscience. You won't find nothing here, kid, except maybe her memories. And trust me on this, you don't want 'em.
And then the third one I'm mulling over is very story-driven, your choices matter type game. It's a very short 4-hour game. So that might be a good palate cleanser. It might be a good palate cleanser one. Or do I want to wait until it's like middle of winter and I don't want to do anything even remotely creepy? Decisions. But yeah. My finding my little Sylvester Scarecrow guy down at the bottom, or not Scarecrow, why did I say Scarecrow? Crow guy down at the bottom is part of that, like, cute creepiness that I'm leaning for, trying to move toward. And because I'm mildly close. Jesus.
Ryan's flesh and blood. Did I go to the trouble? Otherwise, you'd have been cut in two by the first security bot you crossed paths with. But not Ryan. He made it so his security would recognize his genetic structure. With half his genes, you ain't immune, but you got just enough to throw their metallic mooks off their game.
I don't know where I was going with that. I got nothing, guys. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, I have some emotes that I was working on as well, knowing that soon I, in theory, will be affiliate, and I have some cute crow emotes.
I want to think, but every time I do, I hear it. It ain't just a paycheck to me. Man's gotta have a cause.
Fuck. Okay, that's a problem, because I don't remember if I was ever given the key to Fontaine's suite. Let me see. If I can remember where they might have been. Notes. Fuck. I'm gonna, you know what? Fontaine code BioShock. $5744. Okay, it wasn't an earlier recording, and I just wasn't paying attention. I think there's a way to listen to the recordings again, but
He's living it up and he's laughing at me.
the
If you save one
value.
life, it's to save the world entire. I made a place for the children here, but it is you who are their savior. Will you stop here, or will you deliver them from this terrible city at long last?
Home of Frank Fontaine.
I'm on you.
All right. This is definitely getting more intense as time goes on. I find myself having to navigate more people at a time, you know? Come on.
I'm gonna miss
From
this
Glen
place.
to Glen.
Rapture was a candy store for a guy like me. Guys who thought they knew it all, dames who thought they'd seen it all. Give me a smart mark over a dumb one every time.
Oh! I drunk. I done got myself drunk. Whoops. I like this song, Danny Boy. It's a good song. Just look at how amazing this all looks. And I like the touch of putting the starfish on there, so it really drives home that it's underwater. That is a snazzy bathtub he's got there. Okay.
The compound is taking hold. The effects of the mental suggestion are now gone, but there will certainly be side effects.
Plasmids have become unstable, and you are temporarily unable to choose which one you have equipped. Electric flesh, too. What the fuck are you? When we said electric flesh was the ultimate in electricity enhancement, we turned out to be premature. New Electric Flesh 2 is even better. Be the shocker, not the shockee, with Electric Flesh 2.
Lot 192 has reorganized your entire plasmid structure. You should have known you would need a larger dosage. You'll have to locate another dosage to fully remove the effect.
Of course I fucking do.
Now go find Suchong's lab.
Hold on a sec. I just need to get my heating pad back on. Hold on. I've taken it off for a little bit, but I'm starting to feel a little ouchy. Ouchie. Ugh.
The Artemis Suites.
Right.
In there, no doubt there will be more of this Lot 192.
Oh, there we go. Actually, that's not a bad one to have. Fuck you! Man, that blowed up real strong. Okay, so it's not even ones that I necessarily have equipped. It's just any that I possess. It didn't have to be It didn't have to choose from the ones that I had equipped. That's interesting. That is interesting to note. It felt like I popped a little bit in my ear hole. Oh, what are we now? Ooh, Electrobolt 3. That one's fun. That one is fun. Thought I heard a camera.
Roswell? Who's there? Get out of your time! He's got a gun!
I do, in fact, have a gun. Napalm! Let's do this. Since we're getting towards the end, I thought... Drink... Oh wait, wrong playthrough. Little bit of the wrong playthrough. I did make myself drunk though, so, you know, it's all good. And also, hello Phil, how are you? Oh, incinerate. I don't know when you came in, but I don't have any control currently over which plasmids I have available to me. Because I drank something that was allegedly going to cure me, and it did not. It did not.
Work out an affordable payment plan for any major procedure. Potentially terminal illnesses won't wait until payday.
Right. Oh, here it goes. It changed again to hypnotize Big Daddy. It was the antidote for the bad guy being able to tell my heart to stop.
Nobody! Nobody!
Oh, well, that wasn't. Yep, that was not great. How did you survive that? That is napalm I'm hitting him with. Insect swarm! That was fun. Alright. Got him. Thankfully. Go, my bees! Oop, there's a proximity mine. Don't want to get near that. Oh, what am I getting? Telekinesis? Oh, that's not a fun one. It's also very chaotic. I'm on again, off again. It seems like this will help. Well, that's not good.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
I hope it does help. I hope it makes you have at least a somewhat decent Saturday afternoon. That's not where I want to go, is it? Oh, what am I getting now? Cyclone trap. Fun. Why? Where am I going? In the second floor of Artemis Suites, go through the bulkhead outside the Olympus Heights Bistro, then follow the street to Apollo Square. From there, follow the signs to Artemis Suites. I'm there. Okay, I do need to go through the door. So the finale of this is very, like, all over the place. Even for as chaotic as BioShock is, this is even more chaotic. Clearly. Security. Oh. Yeah, I didn't realize it was. Whoopsies. Cue the creepy music. Pussycat cat food. Okay.
Welcome to the...
Not even a clear boss fight. There will be at the end. There will be a clear boss fight.
I was so angry when I came down here,
but at the moment it's just
God,
chaos.
I had no idea. There's armed men all over the place. I saw a woman climb over the fence trying to escape. One of Ryan's guards
Just
pointed at her
chaos.
and she lit on fire. Just like that. What's happening here?
Yeah, it's mostly multiple opponents here. Fuck. Okay, I do. I don't really like that she gets sad. I say as I'm the reason she's sad. She cries because of me. Chaotic evil. Yes. This section of the game is very much chaotic evil. I could go for that.
Thank you. Thank you for helping.
Ooh, electric bolt. Please. You're welcome for helping you. It's weird that the electricity is still on when clearly this place has gone to shit. Like, these are... Okay, granted, it's a lot of the same person over and over again. Like that woman. But still. But still. Oh. Enrage.
Shine it even down here in the murk.
Okay. His light shineth even down here in the dark.
I wore it for you, Father. It's blood.
Ah! Fuck off.
I shall lay my vengeance upon you!
Sweet. That's a good one. I like you. Awesome. Okay, hey. I'm glad it's got the arrow, or I would be 100% lost. Or I should say more lost than I already am.
I could do this by myself.
I probably should have hacked that. Fuck. That was not bright. That was not my last hour.
You don't care.
Get down my keys! Get them my keys. Oh shit. What do I got? Telekinesis. Not super helpful. Liquid nitrogen. Electric gel. Let's try electric gel. Oh, yes, we got. Oh, look at you. Fun. That one is very fun. I'm enjoying the pose he died in, too. Oh, oh. Got some weird ragdoll. Cyclone trap. I don't know that I've used cyclone trap, so now I'm gonna. Fuck. Yeah, you better run.
But he does. Where is he, Madonna? Where is the little sinner? The bark.
Oh, what do I got? That's not what I enjoy.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's not a good one. Let's see what you do.
I traded you, oh Lord, for mammon. And what did it get me, huh?
Welcome to the circus of
Good Lord.
Come back, get some money, buddy.
Money is not the problem. Hello. I just called somebody and left. Ah! Whoops. Okay. Enrage. Excuse you. The fuck? What is that noise? What is that horrifying noise? Do you hear that noise? What is that noise?
Jesus loves me, this I know.
Clinical trial protector system, plasmid lot 255. Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just not forming. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence. Shush.
Sweet!
Now you are having freedom. Su Chang's drugs should have no hold on you. Take the bathysphere to Point Prometheus. It is time for this matter to be settled.
What? I don't think that's for me though. I think there's a bad guy. It triggered it.
I'm sorry, Father. I'll do what you say.
It's because it wasn't red. What the fuck is that noise?
Have mercy on your soul.
She was up for the part as well.
Crane. Xenomorphs? You know what? I believe it. I believe it.
I've come to touch you.
Come to... It sounded like he said he's come to touch me, but it's probably he's come to kill me. But that is not what it sounded like. There's a lot of enemies up there triggering that. Run away! Run away! Nice. Oh my goodness. Alright, I need a drink. Just a second. It is time for more ibuprofen. Alright. Seriously. It's getting ridiculous up in here.
You must go out. Mr. B and I come to visit.
Mr. Bubble! Hey, 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 oh there. Okay, fuck off. I just want to go comfort the little girl I made cry. It's fine. Going to Chicago in January, even though Chicago in January sounds extremely unfun. Yeah, Chicago in January does sound very unfun. But it's probably pretty similar to Maine in January, so either way. But it's very, I mean, obviously it's a windy city, but it's especially windy in
Perhaps there is a plasmid that
January and
can grow the
February,
spirit.
right?
Perhaps in your DNA, this secret lies. I've sent a little one with some goodies to help ease your burden.
Fair point. Yeah. One thing that I liked so much when I lived in Colorado was there was no wind chill there. I mean, obviously there was a little bit of wind chill, but just nothing compared to up here, and it was a delight. It'll be howling. Yeah. This does not shout. Awesome. That's my buddy.
Fresh air? Then save up to see Steinman. Ladies will be knocking at my door.
I don't really have a lot of ammo left. That's a problem.
Huh? You think you could get away with this?
I'm gonna show you what it's like.
I do think I can get away with this. Hello, friend. Last time you went climbing in Colorado, you did the northeast face of Pikes Peak, which is basically a 3,600-foot vertical drop. Ugh. Thunderstorm came over the top. Lightning was hitting the face below us. Yeah, that is all. Thank you. Oh. Okay. I'm in a memory again.
You think Ryan's gonna be there for you when you're down and out? No!
Exciting's not the word I would use, Phil, but I get it.
The man with the helping hand!
I mean, once you're up there, you can try to get down before the storm hits, but there's really no guarantees.
You broke the spell! But laying all your chips on Mother Goose, it's not like you never been double-crossed before. You know what I'm saying? Hoof it to Point Prometheus. We'll discuss this like men. You, me, a submarine topside, and more at him than you can possibly imagine.
There was very little warning. Yeah, I believe it. Storms there seem to happen with either an overabundance of warning or none at all. There is no in between. I remember my first Thanksgiving weekend that I moved out there, and it snowed so much in 3 days where I was that the unplowed road, it was up above my waist. Yeah, it does tend to be really snowy out there. Right, Point Prometheus. Let's do this, I guess. So there's Point Prometheus, and then there's 2 more places I can go. And looking at my notes for the game, that tracks. There's 3 chapters left. Point Prometheus, Proving Ground, and Fontaine.
Alright. You looking to slug it out? I'm game. But I got all the atom in the city, pal, and I ain't shy about using it. Now, I'm
I thought we were gonna be having fun.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot!
It's... Can I freeze it? No, I cannot freeze it. See, that's why I didn't want to run across it. The trip to Chicago taking Amtrak. You know, I've had luck with Amtrak and stuff. Whenever I've gone on, I've always enjoyed it. Ow. Thank you. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, whenever I have to go into Boston, I like taking the train in instead of driving all the way down.
Shite! You let him get away. Oh, I need a moment for thinking.
Oh, become a Big Daddy?
Of course. This will be no problem. Find a Big Daddy and search his body. I suggest you will be finding a dead one.
Excuse you.
You see the tooth control system? The good, yes. That is step one of turning you into one of those disgusting Big Daddies. The only way to get through that door Fontaine went through is to have a little one open it for you.
Yep.
They will only trust you if you look like,
the Downeaster is the one that goes from Portland to Boston. It might go past Boston too. I know there's one that goes down to DC. Not. Where am I supposed to be going? No active goal. Fuck you say.
Dwell there till before
The parasite. 3 things. 3 markers. 3 real. Andrew Ryan asks you a simple question.
New York
Are
City
you
or
a
Boston or
man
DC or Richmond? Yeah, I think that's the one that goes. Yeah, and then I think the nor'easter is the one that does just basically from Maine to Boston, along the coast.
You will have to gather 3 pheromones here, so that you smell disgusting, just like a Big Daddy.
How the fuck do I get in you?
It's me. It's Mama. Come on now.
When you're cold and stiff, I'm gonna go over to Mother Goose's house and I'm gonna take it apart, piece by piece and brat by brat. Consider it your legacy.
Oh fuck. A dog. Not good. I think I hit my own whoops, oh my god! What happened? The chaos! It's chaosing.
Where do you think you're going? You need to become a big daddy before you are able to.
I need to not die, first of all, woman. That's what I need to do, is not die. Holy free holies.
What is the greatest life ever created? What is the most
That was intense.
The parasite eats three things: free markets, free will, and free men.
Imperial drones, so they shoot like stormtroopers, pretty much. But when there's like 3 of them, unfortunately, it's difficult. So, I'm not really sure how to get over there.
I hear the flapping of wings. There must be another.
Oh, look, there's a big, you could see stuff falling because there's a big daddy above me.
Andrew Ryan asks you a simple question. Are you a man or a slave?
Are you a man or a slave? Rude. Or 5, right?
Dancing in the sky.
Mother. How do I get up you? I want to be on you. How do I get on you? Okay, so I'm where the arrow is.
Every day there's less.
That is not the way I want to go.
Hey, I don't go in for all that complaining stuff.
And if we find no talent.
Awesome possum. I got me the buddy.
You're playing a bad hand, kid. You're just too spliced to smell it. Roll on back to Mother Goose now, or evidence gonna go
Really?
bunto.
I was hoping I was gonna lose you.
Welcome to
Yeah.
Circus of Value.
I can only be glad I am
Pheromones.
nowhere near you and that awful stink. Why the little ones are drawn to the smell of those pheromones is beyond anything I can understand.
Oh, fuck.
What's the matter, Mary? You look like you went to the pool.
This place here is where they build their filthy golems and Frankensteins. Find the pieces of the suit. Guide the little ones.
I was kind of hoping I lost you, my man. I did lose him. I'm okay with that. I'm good that I lost you. I don't need you. Go away. Shoo! Shoo! Shoo!
Unacceptable.
No! Didn't I tell you to shoo? Fuck.
I'd turn tail if I were you, kid. Ain't nothing here for you but tears.
Napalm!
Yeah, it makes a good start. Now you go to find a bodysuit and a pair of boots.
Did I already get all of the... Big Daddy. Big Daddy. No active goal. Of course not. Kind of...
You made me! You made me!
Hey! You would think that napalm would be a little, killier, right?
Don't run!
Don't run away from me!
Oh, fuck, I died. God dang it! Gosh dang it. A Rapture reminder. Mendel Memorial Library. I don't think I came in here before. Fuck off.
We tricked you, monster.
Did you really? Mendel, the guy who basically invented genetics. He was! Oh, you figured out how to write with the italic nibs? You're gonna have to shoot me a picture so I can see.
You must go back to fail-safe armored escorts and find bodysuit now. Schnell, there is no time to waste.
Oh, now I'm a stompy guy.
You'll have to fight me for her!
For who?
Dragging this out and come back! Come back here!
I'm confused. Who am I fighting you for?
Your family? They're a fairy tale, kid.
Ha! Look at that ragdoll.
Something you read about
That's
in the
funny.
Saturday Evening Post. Poor bastard. A motherless freak, whipped up in a half-baked science experiment.
What an ass.
Shame things turned out this way, kid. You and me could have run the table in this place. Now there's nothing left for you but a long, cold nothing.
Optimize eugenics.
Welcome to the circus of value.
I forget where I was going.
Here is where you'll be finding the voice box to have sound like one of those Big Daddy's repulsive creatures.
I was kind of hoping there'd be something underneath there.
It's time for me to get a little fresh air.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B.
He's ready for dream time. Or she's ready for dream time.
Find a better hiding place, monster. Coward. Are you afraid of me, monster?
No? Can't say that I am. I am lost. God dang it. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
This is where you bodysuit. We are getting somewhere. Now we will find some pheromones for you on the voice box. Let us go now. We have got the work to do.
Around you. Nothing to say. Rapture's a mausoleum, a goddamn cemetery funhouse. But you and the crowd is just ghosts. Just a matter of time till you realize.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. I got stuck on a chair.
Take me home.
She's ready for dream time, Mr. B. I swore the not a serial killer hoodie to the doctors a couple. Oh, war. Mer. Some of the looks are priceless. I believe it. I done pissed off Big Daddy. That's not good.
Look around you, kid. You think 2-bit heroics count for a fig in this pit? You're staring down the puke stain of Ryan's busted dream. You think there's something worth saving?
Oh, fuck.
Then you deserve to gargle with the rest of these scrubs.
Oh man. All right.
Ryan sent over extra munitions. He must have suspected trouble. I will lock them up near the protector labs.
I'm very
and
lost.
send the code to 1921. I don't expect we'll ever be needing them, though. Once Big Daddy is ready, nobody cross the
1921.
Big Daddy.
Hello.
Scrub it down. Trolling. Trolling.
I think I passed a door that was locked. Live subject testing. Nothing wrong here. Fuck a duck. Oh my god. That's how they modify your larynx.
Frankenstein parade, and you're first in line.
Look at you. We will make Big Daddy out of you yet, I think. There is only one piece missing, the pheromones. Go to the Little Wonders Educational Facility.
Oh, I wasn't in one. Oh, fuck you.
You can knock Ryan all you want, but the old man was bingo on one point of fact. You won't even walk till somebody says go.
Fuck off, dude. This is your fault. I don't want to be here doing this. You have left me no other option. Womp!
Atlas is a friend of the parasite.
Shit.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B.
There we go. With a circus of value.
You know, you should be thanking me. I brought you here. I showed you who you are. Nobody never told you nothing but lies till I come along.
Oh my god. At least I'm finding a bunch of ammo, because, you know, I need it.
I know why it has to be children, but why just girls? This I cannot determine why, but I know it is so. Fontaine says, one less bathroom to build in the orphanage. It is amazing to watch the effect of Adam on their small bodies. Their own cells replaced by the new stems the instant they are damaged. These children are practically invulnerable. It is a shame you could not do the same thing to an adult. There would be quite a market for a man you could not kill.
Thanks, Mr. Bubbles. I can see the angel.
You're fine. Leave me alone. Why you creepy music? There we go.
Yes. Now this is a Big Daddy. Are you ready? Now go to the Little Sister vent by the proving grounds.
I've got Rapture now. I've got the Atom now. You think that pin suit's even half enough to put the sphere in me?
Now I'm a Big Daddy. Fun times.
How sweet the sound that saves a
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B.
I will come after you.
Dream time, Mr. B.
The Lord has
I mean, it must have to be like a specific one or something. She's shouting "Scabby" on my knee.
You need to bring them out of hiding, and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench.
Hit. Oh my goodness, look at that! I got my very own little sister.
Und bitte. It would mean very much to me if you will be gentle with the girls. Mein kleines Mädchen.
You have not rescued or harvested any little sisters on this day. You need Adam. I mean, I don't really have a choice. Oh my goodness. Until Adam, you could no more domesticate a child than a boa constrictor. That feels wrong?
The little ones will lead you to Fontaine.
Hurry, Mr.
But you
B.
must protect them.
I can see the angel
That's a different one.
dancing in the sky. Hurry, Mr. B.
That's it, kid.
Angels are
It's been
waiting.
a long road. You don't even remember most of it. Put you on a sub when you were just a sprout.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for
Screw you,
slowpokes.
kid!
Time to go, Mr. B. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
I'm beholden on you to go the speed.
I really wound you up with that wife and child
Mr. B.
bit.
No time to
Oh, me
waste.
poor Moira. I, me wee baby Patrick. Maybe one day I'll
Don't
get
be a
me a
slowpoke,
real
Mr. B.
family. They play well with the suckers.
Come where I can see you. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for us. Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
I'm trying!
Time to go, Mr.
I'm
B.
trying to kill them. But it's not like this is easy.
Hurry, Mr.
Kid.
B. I can see the angel dancing in the sky.
Can you see angels dancing in the sky? Because that seems weird.
Time to go, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel dancing in the sky.
Even though they are physically free of the enthusiasm, Suchung's mental conditioning still holds them to their terrible past.
Hurry, Mr. B.
For sins such as this can never atone.
It is really creepy.
Good girl, Mr. B. Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
I'm working
pretty angel, Mr. B. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. Icy Adam, Mr. B. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. This angel looks like it's dancing. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see this angel dancing in the sky. It makes me special. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
You're not going that fast, dude. I can't leave you here.
Hurry, Mr. B!
Thank you, little girl.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. Time to go, Mr. B.
We're working on it. I don't know how long I have to.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B.
Watch out! Suspected narcotics to draw the attention of this flight.
Icy Adam, Mr. B. It was angel. Hurry, Mr. B.
Are you done, finally?
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. Hurry, Mr. B.
Where did you run off to? I don't know where you are. Oh. Good Lord, she got wet.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Oh, I'm working on it.
Dancing in the sky.
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites. Rapture is on the road.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
I don't know why they're shooting at her.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. No time to waste.
Good Lord, woman!
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our Time to go, Mr. B.
Get all the... I got
Oh no, I'm out of ammo.
Don't know what I was thinking. Never spliced up one
can't run! Why are you
Business for
running?
pleasure, but again, all the nose candy and all polish I've been wasting time with. This stuff is the mother's milk.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel dancing in the
Where
sky.
are you going? Oh, good lord.
Back up, be quiet!
Time to go, Mr. Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
Get out of my way! You're making me die. In case you were wondering.
Mr. B! Hurry, Mr. B! I can see the angel dancing in the sky. Time to go, Mr. B! Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for
Hurry!
slowpoke.
The harvesting will draw the attention of the splicers.
Oh my god! Listen to that yelling!
Mr. B, no time to wait. Play! The fire! The fire! Oh!
I am trying. Why are you on fire? What's the real question?
It makes me special. Time to go, Mr. B. I'm a good girl, Mr. B.
Okay. Creepy.
Speak for me!
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Hurry,
Can I make you go away? Chaos is a very accurate description. Yes,
Hurry!
it is.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Which makes sense. These people are very unwell mentally. In the
Hurry, Mr. B.
addicted to different drugs kind of ways.
Dancing in the sky.
So it makes sense that there would be chaos. Especially since they all want to kill her and take what she is harvesting.
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
The fuck? What the fuck?
Don't be a slowpoke,
Yeah, I am out of ammo. You are not wrong.
Mr. B. No time to
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling darkness.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our
Could you hurry? Could you go, like, into your thingy there? No? Apparently no. Although not from consuming gene-altering chemicals.
Hurry, Mr. B.
And I feel like
dancing in the sky.
you would not... Okay, just gonna run through that. You would not be trying to murder little children. Throwing that out there.
But I need more. I want to splice till there ain't no more to splice with.
Containers nearby. You are reaching close.
There we go. Woo woo.
Time for Betty bye, Mr. B.
Oh,
Hurry,
man.
Mr. B. Hey.
Thank you.
There. You must use the needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his Adam. It is the only way to defeat him. Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make
that
sure
the
you are
thing?
ready to face him before
No?
moving on.
Need to pick everything up. The real question is, why is it still telling me I have to protect that little sister? That's not on your agenda. I figured it probably would not be on your agenda. I just had a hunch. It's never a good sign when they have a ton of ammo for you to pick up. And a ton of different things to hopefully keep you alive to pick up. I have a lot of Adam. Damn! Shotgun pellets do not spread nearly as much as people think. Tested 25-yard range. Only about 14 inches. That's not bad. I knew it wasn't a huge spread. Like, there is some spread, but it's not ridiculous. Like, people think you can't hit anything, and that's just not true. Alright, I'm gonna save this because I'm fairly certain this is the boss fight, because what I just finished was called the Proving Grounds. So there's Proving Grounds, and then there's Fontaine, who's the big boss guy. And then a chapter called The End? ? Because they settle. They so settle. Alright. This is it. I do remember this being a real bitch, this boss fight. Now the eggs are in the scramble. Ryan will be taking down Fontaine, or Fontaine will be taking down Ryan. The eggs are in the scramble. I need to use that. Resident daughter was home alone in her mom's house. No, you didn't tell me about that.
I remember
about that
when
time.
the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole. But you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
But you betrayed me. Why are you acting like I betrayed you, yo? Oh, good lord. Alright. I can do this, right? This is the boss. This is the big old boss. Big old boss fight.
Go! Go now! Hit him with the needle!
Come on now, kid. You want to get serious? Come again! bury you and all them little eggs. You think I'm alone in this world? I got more than enough moms to watch my back while I recharge.
Where are you? Where you at, yo?
You bust them! I'll get you! Come and get... Need a minute. Then I'm gonna cut you.
Oh, I'm almost there!
Come and get... Good money for you. And this is what I get?
Oh, fuck. Oh, you had told me about
I
that.
had you built. I
About them
sent you
jimmying the
topside.
door and
I
racking,
called
or
you
racking
back,
the shotgun.
showed you what you was, what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I know what is. And now,
Yeah, I'd imagine if somebody could recognize the sound of the shotgun being racked, that they'd be like, yeah. Sweet Jesus. That was actually not as bad as I remembered, but that was because I was using the gun that I was, I think.
They offered you this city.
Aw.
And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
This is the good ending.
A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end,
Assuming
what
this
was
is
your
legit.
reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Because they messed with your memories before, they might have messed with your memories again. You know, it's hard to say. But, yeah, so that was BioShock. There is a BioShock 2, which is not my favorite, so I will not be playing next. So I'm trying to narrow it down between BioShock Infinite, which is BioShock 3, a game called Cult of the Lamb, which is cute and mildly, it's not really creepy, but it's cute and on the darker side, because obviously it's cult. And there's a game called Firewatch, which is very much choice activated. You're just choosing options, and it's like 4 hours, so it's not a big one. So, yes, that was horrifying. That was... The art is so good, though, but yeah, the further along you get in the story, the more chaos it becomes. Just pure chaos. And that was definitely chaos. But I beat the bad guy, I got the good ending, where I saved all the little sisters and I brought them to the surface with me, and you know, they were my kids, and apparently I had to shell out a crap ton of money because there were a bunch of them. Yeah. the world design was amazing, right? I always think it would be fun to go back in after you've beat the bad guy and explore more, because clearly I didn't explore everything. You know, it's hard to 100% this without knowing where you're going. So that would be neat if you had the option of going back in after the fact and exploring more, but I don't think that is what they do, unfortunately. Yeah, I think because I finished the game, I'm gonna call her a day. I will be back Wednesday. I'm probably gonna play a week or so of Fallout 4 with my Jack Torrance build, just because I haven't played it for a little bit and I want to keep playing that. And that'll give me more time to decide what game will be my next game. So, yeah. Wednesday. Oh. Well, I cannot change my screen yet, apparently.